thanks for coming along. We finally made it. Now don't worry, there won't be any repeat. Even though this is a new server, the second season, I'm picking up right after the dragon fight, which is where we ended first season. So I'm gonna start with a tour. Let's take a look. This is our starting village. I don't think anyone lives here anymore. Great builds here though. It looks great here. So, I'll show you my house. This house is pretty boring. I just started with a village house and just changed it a little, made a little extension and a basement. This is my first attempt at an elevator. It kind of works. My old storage, this is all empty. And then down here I have my, oh, see, wrong way. There we go, fish farm, right here. And the loot from the fish farm there, and then just a cave system down there. So that's pretty much all that I built in here. Oh, and my bunny, I have I found him. I don't even remember where I found him. I didn't name him or anything. He's my little pet bunny. He's just been waiting here all alone. Alright, so let's get out of here and we'll take a look at my current base. It's pretty far, so why don't I speed things up a little bit? Okay, come with me. This is our shopping portal. I'll show you my shops next time. But for now, this is the main tunnel. We really only have two basic tunnels. One goes south to the Winter Wonderland, and then one goes north to the Mesa and Jungle. So we have everyone's names up here. There's mine. But here, let's go to my base. I'll show you. Further. Here it is. Got a mailbox. Still empty. And I wasn't sure what to do with the ceiling, so I just went up to the bedrock. It looks okay, I guess. It looks pretty cool. I like to always have my own little nether hub. So I found a ocean monument. It's kind of far. It turns right there and then goes off pretty far. And then over here I found a woodland mansion, and it's probably maybe like 5 times farther than the ocean monument is. So here's my, actually, let me show you, oh, I found a jungle temple here. And then, let me show you, we found I found a skeleton spawner, and me and Isuke built a grinder together, and then I came in and built the, the skull around it. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Here's my birthday present from Moo Face. But I usually leave stuff out that other players do, so I probably will just leave that forever. I just like other signs of life, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's my skeleton grinder. I made a double piston door for this. A little bit of lag there, but you see it works. It's like he's opening its mouth. He looks like he's smiling too. I didn't do that on purpose. I just wanted to make a skull, but it looks like he's got a big grin on his face. Hey guys! Okay. I was thinking about making this like a throat. Like maybe have, like, continue the skull and have like a spine along the ceiling here, and then ribs coming down on the sides, maybe? I don't know. That'll be like another time. We'll see what I do with that. So here it is. I have two different modes here. For AFK, they drop down there, and then their loot comes up into this chest here. So we all know how to do that. There one goes. Now for looting, you flip the switch. I have a lot of redstone. It's kind of messy. Not too bad. But what the redstone does, in addition to switching the lights for me, it moves the water stream up top to make them land here instead of in the hole, and it also closes the hole. So check this out, this is pretty cool. You flip it from AFK to looting. Let's say, hey, I want bones or something, and you see the hole's gone, and they'll also start to drop here instead. And then you just take your looting sword. There's only a single spawner. It's up there. So it takes a minute to get running, but if you stand here a while, this is how I used to mend my armor until we got an ender that Mr. G built. There, see, he landed right here. Here they come, see? And so then you can just be like, haha, you know, I want extra bones or whatever, and then the looting stuff comes down into here. See? See? Now you won't get any armor or bows or anything like that in the AFK box because I made a filter. Let me take you down there. Oh, it's a lot quieter down here. So when they fall, when you're AFKing, this is where they land, right in there. And then they come through here, and everything gets ejected into the lava, except for sorting bones and bones and arrows. So when you're AFKing, you won't fill up your chest with junk. That's pretty much all there is to see in the bone farm. Hey guys! He's cute too. So let's go to my base, which is over that way. But we'll take the hub to get there faster. Okay. All right. You ready for this? Ta-da! I love it. That is a Nintendo Rob the Robot, a robotic operating buddy. I'm a big Nintendo nerd, and I thought it would be fun to have a giant Rob and also to live in one. So that's my base this season for VR2. So we'll take a look here. You can see I have some coral and some fish are in there too. We'll see it from inside. There they go. We'll see them from inside. I have a cute one out here too. I think it's called a cotton candy beta. It's fishy. He's really cute. Anyways, come inside. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, geez, what should I do first? Let me show you first, and then we'll be inside, because I want to show you around. Okay, so look. Okay, so down here I have my storage. Okay. Oh, since it is nighttime, let me get some armor on. Just in case. Okay, up here I have my fish farm, and what else did I put up there? No, I think just my fish farm's up there right now, and then up here I have my bed up in the head. In fact, we can probably peek in through the eyeball. You can see my head on the floor. So keep in mind, I have 3 different levels there. That's basically what I wanted to show you. Okay, now we'll go inside, and I'll show you why that matters. I have invented this awesome water elevator for 1.13. We're in 1.13.1 right now, and it works fine. So let me go upstairs and sleep. Okay, so check this out. Floor 1, right? So you go in here, and it takes you up to floor 2, just like a regular elevator. Isn't that cool? Now every floor has the button to go back down. So if you want to go back down, you stand on this side, push the button. No fall damage. You go back up. And so you guys are like, oh, what's the big deal? Like, my base has that water elevator too. Well, the big deal is that this actually has 4 levels. So check it out. You want to go up higher, up to level 3, press the up button, and then get in. See? And then you want to go down to 2, back at 2, and 1, back ground floor, up to 2, and then up to go to 3, and then up again to go to 4, which is actually on top of the whole the whole thing. And then you come back and you go down every floor. It doesn't matter how far apart your floors are, because what you do, you just let one block of one block of water break your fall damage right there. So that wipes your fall damage, and then you're only falling 3 blocks, and so you won't get hurt that way. So even without feather falling boots. So let me ride it all the way to the top. 2 and up. Whee! Level 3. Okay, check this out. No boots. See? Isn't that great? Oh, so, right, I was gonna sleep. I keep forgetting that. And 3! Alright! Tutorial time! Alright, at the base, use a soul sand. At the base, use a soul sand, like you already know how to do. And then, this is nothing special, I just have a glowstone behind there to light it up. So basically, you just build what you see here, right? To hold the water. Now, the banners, I actually have 1, 2, 3 banners lined up. You see it goes down a little, overlaps. That's because those also hold back the water and are not as ugly as signs. So if you don't want a hideous elevator, I use glass panes and banners. Okay? And that holds the water in place. And then for the rest, for the actual, the tube you drop down, yeah, I use signs there. You can't see them, it doesn't matter. And then remember, for the spot right above where you're falling out through, remember to leave it open with, it doesn't even have to be a source block. It doesn't matter. It can be a source block, but it really doesn't matter. If you just let water flow in here, then you're fine. You won't get hurt when you hit the bottom. So the down is simple enough. There's no redstone for that. I just put the button in front. It's easy. So you just stand right here and attach the trapdoor to the front, and that way when you walk all the way in, you won't be standing on it when you hit the button, because see how it leaves a little ledge? You want that ledge up here. Okay, now, after you've done that, set up your level 2 wherever you want it, okay? And then go up to level 2. Make your elevator using water source blocks all the way up so that the bubbles make it all the way up, and then wherever your level 2 is, stop. Don't put water at your feet, and don't put water at your head. Now, what I did to slow myself down even faster is to not put water above me either, and that helps me stop. More like a regular elevator. Watch this. I love this. Okay, watch. 2nd floor, AFK fishing. Oh, wait. Okay, guys, let's get some elevator music while I ride my elevator. Okay, it's just so fun. Okay, watch. We'll go back to the tutorial in a second, but okay. Here we go. 1st floor. 2nd floor. 3rd floor. Roof. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, so go to your next floor. So the 2nd floor, okay? Now here, don't put the, okay, so you're with me? So there's a source block right there, the bubbles are coming up, but when you stand on it, this is as high as you go, see? Just like that. And then stop. Don't put any more water, don't make it go higher. Now you still want the containment, still put some glass in the banners, right? And your down chute right there with the banners and the signs. Okay? Simple, right? Cheap, too. Now, The thing that makes it multi-level is these dispensers. Those are dispensers. The ones that are a pain to make with the bow in them. That's what those are. And inside, a water bucket. Okay, now watch. When you push the button, I actually have this. Let me show you from the outside. So you push the button, and then all I have it do is wrap over on top and come down and power the dispenser in the middle. Because when you power the dispenser in the middle, it activates all three. So I will show you that, and I'll kind of try to explain it while I say it. This looks really messy and complicated, but it's not. Look, the button is right here. Comes up. When I push the button, it splits. Half of the signal goes this way, and half goes this way. This way, it goes real quick because there's no repeaters. So this way goes first, down to that observer I should see. There it is, with a water bucket inside. Can I look inside? Am I close enough? No, I'm not. Oh yeah, see, there's a water bucket. Okay, so I push the button and it dumps the water bucket into the thing. But then you need it to scoop back up the water bucket automatically, and that's where this second line comes in. So it splits off, and so this line has already made it and dumped the water bucket. Meanwhile, Slowpoke over here comes through, clicks the dispenser again, and sucks up the water. Okay. And let me show you working. So you'll see first it spits the water into the stream, and then it sucks it back out. Did you see that? So there's actually no source blocks here, here, or here. And that's why you stop at floor 2. Okay, there's more. What about beyond floor 2? Where is this water coming from? Okay, so right there is a source block. That is a water source block, and it just flows down whenever this water gets sucked out of here. Every other block up there is a source block. So if I were to just swim up here, these are all source blocks up through here. Until we get to the next dispensers here. Those are not source blocks here. This is empty again. So let's go down. I hope you can make sense of this. Seriously, all it is, it's just source blocks all the way up for your elevator for the upside, source blocks all the way up, except for each floor. That's it. And on each floor, have a dispenser with water in it, and then the button spits in the water, which activates the bubbles, and then it sucks the water back out, which sets it back to default. Now, when you push this button, it sets the bubbles up to, it doesn't activate these. These are not these are not activated, and that's why you stop at the 3rd floor. So then floor 3 does the same thing, except if it just spits in the water here, it won't activate the bubbles because remember, there are no source blocks down there either. You would still sink down to floor 2. Because there's no source blocks here. So actually, when you're up here, when you're on floor 3 and you want to go to floor 4, you have to have this button activate this the exact same way as down there, and then off again the exact same way as down there. And then also, you need a line going from here to your other button, so that when you push this button, it only activates these and turns them off. But when you activate this button, it activates these and those down there. And that's what allows the bubbles to go straight up through to the roof. And I have them timed together, so you have to listen carefully to the clicking and time them up so that there's one click on, one click off for the whole thing, and that way it'll work. You see what I'm doing here? Now I could add more. So let's say we'll go up to 4. Bubbles are activated. Come up here. Now if I wanted to go higher now, I could. So that goes down, right? And then this, we just have it go up to the next floor. Put some dispensers right here on this block. And then have a button here and run the button around the back to activate that dispenser. And put the water in. And remember, no source block of water right here, and so that's where you'll stop. You see, I mean, it's complicated, but it's not. Here, I'll show you the redstone right here. The redstone on every floor is the same. So the button comes around here, and then just like below that I showed you, it splits in half, see? Just like before. So you turn on the dispenser and spit out the water. Okay, and then this line, we split it in half. This line comes around and then turns off the dispenser. Now this I have going down to the first button. That's where this goes. So I can even show you that. Let's go down one floor and back where we were. Okay, where is it? Right here, see? So I have the top button not only activating those on and off for that floor, but you have to send the signal down here as well to activate this button. But you already wired this button, so all you gotta do is just send the signal to the button, see? And then the work you've already done is just used again to turn it on and off. So it's really not that hard, you just connect the two. Okay? Leave questions, and if you have any questions, leave a comment for sure, and I'm happy to. I'll be in the comments. I'll answer. This is really fun for me, and I'll explain everything. Here I have my fish farm. Nothing on this side. This is the other arm. His arm is right there. And the fish farm, I have the loot go down the elevator. Actually, right back there, you can see them. See the hoppers. They come down and then they go across and down into these chests right here. So that's my fish farm. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for coming. See you next time.